Ryan, basically playoff preview, which ended up becoming a real playoff preview here against the Steelheads. You come out with a big victory over them heading into the series. What's your thoughts and what's your takeaways?
On the game or on
the game, and then we'll get into the series.
Yeah, just on the game. I mean, I give our kids a lot of credit, especially the kids here today, because, I mean, that was a tough trip that we did last night. And to get back at a time and then just to go back to back. And I think it starts in net with Charlie being, he was super ready, prepared today, he played great. And then it just allowed us to kind of capitalize on our chances. And ultimately, it's kind of cool to set, again, the franchise mark here of wins in a regular season, which I know is another sneaky little check mark for this group.
I wanted to ask you about Charlie specifically as well. It looked like he lost his way a little bit in February, but really his confidence seems to be gaining every single start here. And obviously going into the playoffs, we're going to see a lot of Dom. But what's your takeaways on Charlie through this past month?
Yeah, I just think it was a great way, for him to get maybe an extra game here this weekend, considering the circumstances. And he rose to the occasion. He was excellent last night, and he followed that up with being just as good here today. He's improved so much this year because he's such a coachable kid, and Maverick Parks will tell you that. He does everything he does every day to stay late for kids after practice and work on his game, and he's really evolved over the season, so it's really, really good for the future.
Looking ahead to the Steelheads team, of course, the lineup you iced here today, not the same lineup that the Steelheads are going to see Friday night. Just your thoughts heading into that series, because up until now, no one really knew who you were playing.
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy that it's just now, you play 68 games, now we find out the opponent. So, but we do know them well, especially over the course of the last couple of years. We know they're a very capable team and very structured. They play the right way, and they're going to pose some challenges for us. So, be a good chance to really dig deep here on video and prep this week. I know all of our guys that, kind of sat out this weekend are looking forward to a good week of practice to be ready for game 1 on Friday.
I don't want to look too far ahead, but games 3 and 4 in their barn, Battalion fans travel well to Mississauga. Just thoughts on essentially making it 2 more home games when you go down there.
More the merrier, absolutely. There'll be lots of good seats available there, and it'd be nice to see North Bay, a lot of good jerseys. Even, whenever I go there, there's a lot of Brampton fans that always come by and say hi to me as well. So it'd be great to get some Battalion fans in that building.
Now, putting together the franchise win total, is that the best birthday gift you could have asked for?
Yeah, it's nice. It's something that we talked about going into the weekend when we did clinch the division, that there was a couple things that we could work for. It's a nice little maybe cherry on top of the cake. There you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Ryan.
Don't forget, subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.